Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, this is Armband Yasha Allah, man, coming out of Jacksonville, Florida, right back at you with another lesson. All right, before I get started, all right, just going to a quick little topic going in about World War III. All right, before I get started, I want to say, Ka, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amaf, Babaka Shah Yahweh, Babaka Shah Yahweh Shah. Aman. All right. And double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim and Akwa from your children around the four corners of the earth. All right, this lesson is going to be on World War III. All right, bringing out, you know what I'm saying, these precepts to warn our people, man, to blow the trumpet, man, and Zion, man, to let our people know, all right, that World War III is on the rise right now. All right, I'm going to my first precept. All right, Shalaki. 1 second. All right, this is Matthew 24. All right, because see, a lot of people in Israel right now, they don't understand that the coming of the Lord is near, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand that World War III is part of prophecy, man, as well, man. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24. All right, I'm gonna start at verse 6. All right, it says, this is Matthew 24, verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places." All right, so the Lord say, nation is gonna rise up against nation, man. All right, prophesizing the downfall of America, man. All right, so basically the Lord is basically making these other nations round themselves up, man, gather themselves up, man. All right, into the midst of their destruction, man. All right, that's why you got China, that's why you got Russia, that's why you got Iran and North Korea, man. All right, going against NATO, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Which is America is spiritually Babylon the Great, man. All right, it says, verse 8, "All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." Yeah, we're gonna be hated. We're gonna be hated, man, for by these demons, man. All right, by these other nations that's not grafted into the nation of Israel, man. All right, we was despised when we came over here during slavery, man. All right, brought up here on cargo slave ships, according to Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. All right, the Lord say, you know what I'm saying, that we was going to be sold into the hands of our enemies, man, for bond men and bond women, man. All right, and right now the Lord is about to bring back His great judgment, man, upon this earth, man, because these things that has been spoken since the beginning of time, man. All right, it says my next precept. This is Matthew 24 and 36. It says, all right, Shalaki, I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "And He shall send His angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other." Yeah, and that's exactly what the Most High about to get ready to do, man. When he come in the midst of World War III, man. All right, He's gonna gather His elect, man. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites of the Holy Bible, man. They make up the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And the Most High is coming back to gather His first fruits, man. The ones that's turning back their wicked ways to doing what's lawful and right, man. Turning back from that worldly mindset, man. Coming back into the knowledge and wisdom of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, and the Most High is coming back, all right, with his sword, man. All right, and the sword is going to be from them thermonuclear missiles, man. That's going to be coming in the midst of World War III, man. Them ICBM missiles, man. All right, it says, this is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at 6 and 7. All right, we'll start at 6 and 7. All right, Shlakia. I'm gonna start at 36. My bad. This is Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at verse 36. All right, it says, "But of that day and the hour no man knoweth, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark," man. All right, and that's exactly what our people doing out here today, man. They out here, you know what I'm saying, eating and drinking, All right, worrying about the things of this world, man, instead of worrying about the things of the Most High, man. All right, that's why the Lord say they was eating and drinking and giving in marriage, man. And that's exactly what our people are doing all over the world, man. All right, they worrying about, you know what I'm saying? What's the new hot topics? All right, they're worrying about the fashion of this world, man. All right, the fashion of this world gonna pass them away, man. According to Job 9:24, man, the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, man. All right, and the Lord telling us to come out of this this sinful kingdom, man. All right. That's why the Lord's gonna bring a terrible judgment upon you heathens, man. All right, because y'all have done nothing but wickedness on this earth, man. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24. Shalaki. 1 second. It's Matthew chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 44. Come closer. This is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 44. All right, it says, therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Verse 45, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord have made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Verse 46, it says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Yeah, man, and the Lord say, blessed is the ones that's out here picking up their cross, man. I ain't doing this work, man. Coming up on the highways and byways, man, prophesizing the downfall of America, man. The Lord say when he show up, man, blessed is that servant. When he come back, he gonna find so doing, man. Doing what? Being occupied in prophecy, man. Being occupied in the scriptures, in the doctrine of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man. All right. Let me go into my next precept. All right, shalak you real quick. All right, this is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Bring this out real quick. All right, cause you Edomites out here thinking that, you know, this world's gonna continue forever, man. All right, but the Lord say, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna bring this place down, man. Thus said the Most High, man. This is Amos chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. All right, yeah, and the Lord say that his eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun, man. All right, so you thinking that, you know, this heat that's coming real fast right now, man. Cause the Lord say we went through 2 world wars, man. Shalakia. World War I and World War II, man. All right, and the book of Revelation tell you that the second war has passed and the third war come up quickly, man. And right now, that's exactly what's happening right now, man. All right, we getting ready to be in the midst of destruction, man. All right, but it's also gonna be the salvation of the real Jews of the Bible, man. All right, this is gonna be our way out of here, man. This is our ticket out of here, man. All right, and these people are gonna keep thinking that this place is gonna continue forever, man, till those bombs drop out of nowhere, man. All right, but that's what the Lord tell us not to be carnal minded, man, because the prince of this world, is Satan, man. All right, this is Saint Mark. All right, and this how you know that this place is going down, man. This is Saint Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. It says, Shalaki, I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, then he will spoil his house. All right, so it says Satan rise up against himself and be divided and cannot stand, man. All right, and that's what's happening right now, man. The Lord is making the so-called white man be against his own people, man. All right, you got Joe Biden. All right, done pass all these legislation, these laws and things like that. All right, but you know what I'm saying? Basically, right now, Esau is against his own house, man. All right, that's why the White House is divided right now, man. All right, you got Democrats and Republicans fighting over things that's unnecessary, man. All right, instead of being on one accord with each other, man. But that's how you know that the Lord is bringing this place down, man, because these people are already bugged out, man. The Lord had already signed a derision in their minds, man, to be corrupted, man. All right, to actually fulfill his prophecy, man. All right, that's why Joe Biden is still going over there messing with those people in Ukraine, man. All right, and sticking his nose in something that he ain't got nothing to do with, man. But that's the Lord put the spirit on him, man, to do so, man, to bring out what? To bring out this judgment, man, this great judgment, man. All right. This is Revelation chapter 18. All right. And I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, and he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and it has become a habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean, hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities, man. Yeah. So the Lord has remembered, you know what I'm saying, the bloodshed. All right. Never mind that. The Lord have remembered the bloodshed, all right, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and the iniquities of Esau kids, man. I mean, you know, forefathers, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Esau's kids' forefather, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because these people thinking this place is gonna last forever, man. But this place was built up on bloodshed. It's gonna go down on bloodshed, man. All right, it was built on racism. It's gonna go down on racism, man. All right, thus said the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord got to bring this place down, man. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she have filled to her double, man. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, man. Yeah, so the Lord is going to actually burn this place to the ground, man. All right, by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, the Lord say this place has been, you know what I'm saying, eating off the backs of our ancestors, man. All right, they've been getting the benefits, you know what I'm saying, from our forefathers, man. All right, they've been living off the backs of the slaves, man. All right, you know what I'm saying. This place has got to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man, because the Lord has already risen up his elect, man, to go out and preach and bring this place down through spirit and prophecy, man. All right, through the word of truth, man. All right, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, man. All right, yeah, and it took Esau a long time to build this place up, man. All right, but it's only gonna take Yahweh by Shem Yahushua 1 hour to destroy this place, man. All right, and a lot of people don't understand that's how great the power of the Heavenly Father really is, man. All right, let me go into my next precept. All right, Shlakia, real quick. All right, this is the book of Exodus, and I'm gonna start at chapter 5. All right, you know what? I'm gonna bring out the book of Limitations, chapter 2, verse 4, Shalaki. Then we're gonna go into that. This is the book of Limitations, chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, he have bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire, man. And them bows gonna be them nuclear missiles, man. All right, so the Lord has already told you, all right, that his bow, all right, that's gonna be those from those thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, that great fire that's gonna be falling out the sky, man. All right, in the midst of World War III, man. And the Lord has already he's already you know, prophesied that this place is gonna be burnt down, man. It says he have bent his bow like an enemy, right? He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. He poured out his fury like fire. All right, it says the Lord was an enemy. He has swallowed up Israel. He has swallowed up all her places. He have destroyed his strongholds, and have increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. And that's exactly what's coming to this place, man. Mourning and limitation, man. All right? Because a lot of people thinking that, you know what I'm saying, this place is it's going to be all peaches and cream because they don't see nothing happening, man. All right? Coronavirus was just one of the plagues, man. All right? It's going to be a lot more plagues that's going to come up on this earth, man. All right? Especially with the RFID chip, man. All right? Which is the mark of the beast, man, according to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, man. All right? And that old serpent, Satan, man, all right, is basically using Esau to bring forth this RFID chip, man. All right, and this how you know that we in the end times, man. All right, because they already pushing this microchip, man. It says Revelation chapter 13. And I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused of all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, and that's 666, man. All right, so the Lord say, you know what I'm saying, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, man. All right, so IUIC, GOCC, man, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, man. According to Revelation 13, man. The Lord has already spoken and already told you exactly what's going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? So the mark is not in your mind, all right, that you thinking that you got the mark. The mark is actually going to be a device that's going to be implanted inside of your skin, man. All right, because if you look at the word mark in Greek, it means to insert, man. All right, going back to the word karagma, man, to stamp. All right, like an injection, man. Just like that jab that y'all out here getting right now. That's going to be transformed into a new form of a new world currency, man. And that new world currency is going to be that RFID chip, man. All right, and that's why the Most High is gonna have to burn this place up, man, because Esau is gonna try to come up on God's children with great wrath, man, because you know that he has a short time, man. All right, you know, and I'm gonna go into the book of Revelation, and I'm gonna leave you with this. All right, this is the book of Revelation, because we know who really doing these things, man. We talking about you elites out there, all right, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, man, you ones that's in high places, man. You know, this is Revelation chapter 11, verse Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. I mean, verse 11. It says, and after 3 days and a half, spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake was slain men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh. Verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly, man. All right, and there you have it, man. So the Lord has spoken, man. It said the third war come up quickly, man, and that's exactly what's finna happen right now in the midst of World War III, man. All right, that's why you see these in the book of Matthew 24. It tell you about rumors of wars, but you know what I'm saying, these wars are gonna actually speed up, man. All right, that's why the Lord is speeding time up, man, to bring His judgment, man, to this place, man. All right, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of our people, they still out here doing what they want to do, man. All right, especially Esau. You know, he walk around without a care in the world, man, thinking that this place is gonna continue forever, man. But he don't even know the Lord got a nuclear missile with his name on it, man, already written, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, and after these days and a half, going back to verse 11, spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. Right. And that's exactly what's happening to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That spirit of life is entering, that breath of life is entering into his vessels, his children, and they're standing up on their feet in great boldness, man. All right, in the midst of their enemies and in the midst of the elites, man, and in front of the government, man. All right, because we're not fearful anymore, man. How we was back in the day, man. The Most High has stripped that fear from us, man. We don't have any fear, man. The only thing we fear is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, and you devils, you thinking that y'all gonna get away from this destruction, man. But according to the book of Obadiah, man, the Lord is gonna actually destroy y'all from even touching the atmosphere of the Most High, man. Because I know y'all gonna try to go into y'all spaceships and try to fly up into the heavens, ascend up into the heavens, man. But guess what? The Lord say he gonna bring you down, thus said the Most High, man. All right, according to the book of Obadiah, man, that is Esau's judgment, man. All right, and you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're standing up on our feet because we're trying to wake up our people, man. And we know that the Lord is with us, man. Just like he was with us in the time of Egypt, man. All right, when we was going through the same thing with Pharaoh, man. All right, he told Pharaoh to let my people go. And what did Pharaoh do? He didn't want to let us go, man. That's the same thing you Edomites out here doing right now to the so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans, man. Y'all got y'all foot on our necks right now, but don't even know that the Most High got a bigger foot on your neck coming in the midst of World War III, man. According to these prophecies, man. All right, and with that, the salvation of Israel is very near, man. All right, because the Most High is getting ready to visit this place, man. And with that, I just want to leave y'all, you know what I'm saying, with a quick little lesson. All right, that World War III is coming. All right, get ready, get prepared, get your mind right for the battle, man, spiritually and physically. All right, but with that, I want to say, call, Law, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakar, Kodash, Ma'amoth, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the Akim, Outwafim around the four corners of the earth. And with that, I want to say Shalom.